Here we are with Sandy Bulahube, who has won her game, and she has her $100. And now she will try for over $5,000. Good luck to you. Here we go. Not too long ago, we had a very high IQ group in the studio, like these people here are today. And we said, write down your most popular answer to this thick blank. And they did. And Sandy, if you matched the answer they gave us most frequently, you got $500. Then for matching the second most popular answer, you get $250, and $100 for matching their third most popular answer. And 3 of our 6 celebrities are permitted to assist.
Brett.
Oh, thick and thin.
Thick and thin is one.
Charles?
Honey, I wish I could help you. I want maybe something will come from somewhere else, Betty.
Thick. You want something? Thick.
I don't know where it could come from.
Got an idea, Charles? Did something occur to you?
Thick-headed.
Thick-headed. He said thick-headed. Now you have 2.
And Richard.
What we have to be in this business, thick-skinned.
Thick-skinned.
Yes.
Okay. Now, those are the 3. Thick-skinned, thick and thin, and thick-headed. Now, it's your option now to choose one of those, or perhaps you have a better idea than any of those 3.
It's a tough one.
Thick-headed, thick-skinned, and thick and thin.
Thick-skinned.
Thick-skinned is what you want. Richard's answer. Let's find out if it's up there. And if it is there, where is it? That is the question. May we see the $100 response? Thick and thin is up there. That's the one that Brett gave you. May we see the $250 response? Thick as a brick.
What is that? I
Never heard that. It's a rock song. Really? You say that, never.
No.
All right, last chance here for thick skin. May we see it, please? Thick-headed.
Thick-headed?
Charles' answer, thick-headed.
That's what I said.
Can you believe?
You did want to say that?
Yes.
Why didn't you? You mean that's the first thought you had?
That was the first thought I had, but I can just never trust myself.
Well, you got to learn to trust. That's the essence of this game here. About 98% of the time, it'll work if you'll trust your first instinct. Well, Sandy, you're still the champ. You're going to meet another player now, so let's welcome Candy Marr. Hello, Candy. Bandwagon there. We welcome Candy Marr and ask her to tell us her life story.
My life story.
Time's up. Thank you very much,
Well,
Candy.
that
It
was
was interesting, wasn't it? No, tell us where you're from or anything else you want to contribute.
I'm an unpublished writer and a latent movie star. I've been working very hard as an employment representative at a major Southern California university. I have one husband, and he canceled his golf game to be here today.
Oh, well, that's devotion.
Yes.
Are you equally devoted to him? Well, Candy, we wish you well in all of your life's endeavors there, and certainly the best of luck here. And here we go. You have a choice, A or B.
I'll take A.
A it is. Left her V for Bulahube. Hey, did you hear that horrible Hannah was a suspect in a police lineup?
No.
Would you like to hear about it? Let me tell you about it. She's so horrible, all the other suspects blanked. That's how horrible she is.
Horrible, huh?
She's so horrible, all the other suspects blanked.
This was in a police lineup.
In a police
she was at.
lineup, right.
And she was so horrible.
Horrible.
Horrible. All the other...
Horrible Hannah. She was a suspect in a police lineup. All the other suspects blanked. That's it. You got the idea. See how easy it is? All right, Candy Marr, we are coming to you. Did you hear that horrible Hannah was a suspect in a police lineup?
Yes, I just heard that.
You just heard that. Yes.
Sounds
Would
familiar.
you like any of the details? No, let me tell you. She's so horrible, all the other suspects blanked.
Pleaded guilty?
Pleaded guilty. All the other suspects pleaded guilty. Okay.
I got nothing better, only different. Fainted.
Fainted is a good one. Yeah. That's how horrible she was.
She's so horrible, thou fainted dead away.
Fainted dead away.
This is, I hope, a match. I appeal to the judges.
And the jury?
One in particular, the only one we have, confessed.
Confess. Right. Oh, there's one for Candy. And you thought she was going to strike out with that, as I did. Sarah Kennedy.
Yes.
She's so horrible, all the other suspects pleaded guilty.
Well, I said fainted.
Fainted. Most of them have fainted so far, Richard.
No, they all sang 2 choruses of I'm confessing.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. I
No.
love it. I thought we were going to have a meeting, but they also confessed.
Look at that. 3. Yeah, that's very unusual for a first round. Well, here you got B for Bula Hube. Sammy the songwriter said,
Yeah.
every song I write just misses being a big hit. Remember the song Home on the Range?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote one called Home on the Blank.
What,
Miss.
oh, Sammy the songwriter.
Sammy the songwriter. Every song I write just misses being a big hit. Remember the song Home on the Range? Well, I wrote one called Home on the Blank. Home, home on the blank. Okay. Sandy Bula Hube. Now, how many years have you been in this country?
20.
Oh, well then you must have heard that song, Home on the Range.
Oh, yes.
Oh, well then you know it. Anyway, this fella Sammy the songwriter said every song I write just misses.
What's the name? You said Sandy the songwriter.
No, I said Sammy.
Oh.
Sammy. Well, you want him to be Sandy the songwriter?
Well, that changes my answer.
No, it doesn't. Well, then we've
now
got to
I'm
stick
fouled
with.
up.
Hold on, now wait a minute. Sammy the songwriter.
Yes.
He said every song I write just misses being a big hit. He says, you remember the song Home on the Range? Would you like me to hum a few bars? No, you don't care about it.
It doesn't help.
And he says, well, I wrote one called Home on the Blank.
Boy, I had an answer for Sandy the songwriter.
You did.
Yeah, Home on the Beach, but that's not my answer for Sammy the songwriter.
Sammy the songwriter. Well, he says, little play here. Home, home on the range. He said, well, I wrote one called Home on the Blank.
I know.
Yes. Home on the Range.
Right. Hit, hit, hit.
Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging. I just heard a discouraging word.
I know, but how? I don't understand what the plan. I know it's home. Oh, wait a second, please, please. Home
Okay.
on the Range. Okay,
Right.
now if it misses being a big hit,
Then it must be
where do you make hits?
home on the
Home on.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, the baseball diamond.
home on the baseball diamond. Terrific. I knew if we gave her enough time, she'd come up with the right answer.
You fouled me up by changing the name.
Hunt.
I'm no longer part of this, but I said stove.
Home on the stove, you see. The range is another name for stove, you see. Oh, don't
Maybe
cry.
someone else will be as stupid as I was.
And to think we thought my friend Irma was off the air.
Yeah,
I said home, home on the stove.
That's
where
right.
the deer and the
now you can
antelope
depend on Charles. He's going to say baseball diamond.
I went a whole other route.
Yes.
Home on the refrigerator.
Home on the refrigerator. Well, anything in the kitchen, you see. Home on the range. Range is a stove. You did know that, didn't you?
Well, I don't like to cook, so I don't know that stuff.
You got it. Sarah?
Is this the dumb seat?
Yes.
Okay, I said home, home on the horse.
That's the dumb seat, all right. Everybody who sits in that seat, somehow the dumbs come right up to you from the... Yes, sir?
Home on the stove.
Home on the stove.
And sometimes the dumbs run all the
Oh,
way.
they
There must
waft
be a-
over you?
yes.
Is the wind blowing that way?
Home, home on the sink.
On the sink. Ah! Don't worry about it, Sandy. We're all surrounded. Now, so there we are at the end of round one. 3-0 is the score. Round two coming up after this.